Rise and shine, gorgeous. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Hello and welcome to Julie Adventure Vlogs. Today you'll be spending the day with me. And as I bring you around, you become familiar with what life is like being a cruise ship passenger on a world cruise. You also get to see the different aspects of P&O Arcadia cruise ship, become more familiar with different options and places on the cruise ship, and be more confident to talk about it or be inspired to cruise on it. Are you ready? Let's go. Good morning from the middle of nowhere. So this is us in the middle of nowhere from San Francisco, fourth day at sea, heading to Hawaii. Halo will be our first stop, I believe. After that, I think we stop in Honolulu. It's morning and I am ready for the day. And today I'm sharing with you the day in the life of a cruise ship passenger on the World Cruise 2025 on board P&O Arcadia. How are you keeping? So far so good. We are doing the segment from San Francisco to Sydney, and so far I'm loving it. It's a different vibe altogether. Different from the 7 days, 14 days cruise. Anyway, let's go freshen up and start today. I'm not going to give away, just keep watching. And remember, don't let yesterday's concerns spoil today's joy. By the way, if you've not subscribed, then hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave me a comment and share. The weather is meant to be warm in the last 2 days away from the other side of the US. However, it's still windy and cold. This morning it doesn't feel that cold, but it's still very windy. We are meant to have an outdoor activity yesterday evening, line dancing by the cruise passengers that have been practicing. Thinking it was going to be nice and warm at this phase of the journey, they scheduled it for outside. However, nature had a different plan. Anyway, let's go get started. Yeah, a bit more of a clearer sky now. Life is what you make of it. Tea, they say, is very evocative. There's apparently a link between the taste and flavor of tea to our memories. And so as I enjoy this lovely cup of tea, hoping for a better weather for today, I reflect on the last 4 sea days. I can't but say let's rewind. Yeah, let's just press the rewind button and let me share with you some of the outstanding moments we've had the last 4 sea days. Let's settle yesterday so we can deal with today with a better understanding. Agreed? Hello, it's that time. My favorite time of cruising. Dress up night. It's a black tie night and we are ready to rock and roll. Are you ready to come with me? Are you all dressed and ready? Just wear what makes you comfortable. Let's go meet the captain and have a glass of wine. Cheers. Hi Chica, are you ready?
Yes, so ready to rock and roll, baby.
Who let the girls out? Woo, 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 woo.
It's actually a definition for cruising because the word cruising comes from the Dutch word cruisen, which means crossing the ocean. And we already crossed the Atlantic Ocean, and in the first stage of crossing the Pacific Ocean.
That's our captain, Captain Kostov, and his team welcoming those of us who just joined the World Cruise from San Francisco. The event is taking place in the beautiful crow's nest, located high up on the ship facing forward with a spectacular view of the ocean in the day.
And then, of course, we get the journey and the destinations. And then we have the hotel general manager who is in charge of the hotel team, the largest team on board, Simon Tanner. And
Hi! Hi, my name is Avon. I'm the finance manager in Arcadia. Welcome aboard!
She does all the money stuff.
Money stuff, and it's payday tomorrow.
Kichi, put your hands. Hi. Let's take a photo.
This cocktail hour offered us opportunity to meet and interact with some of the heads of departments aboard Arcadia, interact with other passengers who just joined before heading off to our main dining in the Meridian for dinner. And today is special, it's Bonds Night.
Scottish night.
So throughout this world cruise, there were various themed nights which will reflect the food, the music, decorations, culture, and so on and so forth. Today we have the Scottish Bonds Night, and it was marked with the dressing by some, the speech, the meal served, just very Scottish night called the Bonds Night. It was interesting. We also had like the Chinese, Indian, and I know they had Caribbean, Mexican, and so on and so forth. After dinner, we headed straight to the main theatre, the Palladium Theatre. A massive one, but you had to be there 45 minutes before time to get a good seat. It was a popular show today, Destination Dance. I'll show you this theatre when it's empty later on in this video, so keep on watching. After the show, it was bedtime, and that was the end of day 2 at sea. Now, day 3.
Another sea day. Not the very pleasant weather, but it's lovely, especially behind the scene. It's walking time. Taking my morning steps. See how we rock and roll. Of course, P&O Arcadia World is 2025.
So, day 3 out of 4 sea days in a row. Today is so windy that it's shoving me forward, as you can see on that video. Nevertheless, still loving it. I'm doing my walks on the wraparound promenade, which you'll be seeing a lot of throughout this vlog, because I'm so dedicated to living a healthy lifestyle while I'm cruising the world. And doing this walk every morning, not just is it personally refreshing, I've also had a lot of social interactions with others who are doing the walk or just chilling along the wraparound promenade. Now, it's evening time on this day 3, and we are treated to the pianist at the atrium of the cruise ship doing his thing.
Somebody who loves me, who plays with somebody. I wanna be there with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody who loves me.
It was another early night for me today, still battling a bit with that jet lag. But it was a fulfilling one. The weather is still weathering, the wind is still in the water, so a bit choppy and clinging and clanging, but we just have to go forward.
Oh,
Now that you're fully up to date with what happened the last 3 days, welcome back to reality. And I'm still enjoying my cup of tea. So tell me, are you of the opinion as well that tea is linked to our memory? The flavor and taste of tea is linked to our memories. Let me hear from you in the comment section. It's that time. Let's go for our morning walk. Our walkathon aboard the ship. I told you I was being serious about taking my daily morning walk while at sea. So it's that time again today. You already seen a bit of it yesterday from our reminiscing. So we'll just fast forward now. So all the decks have names assigned to them. I think it's a typical thing from the older ship. So Australia, Bermuda, Canada, Dominica, which is ours, Egypt, the promenade deck, and like literally you have all the map to navigate the ship. So this is closed, so we'll have to find another exit. Sometimes you might find some exits to the promenade or accessing the outdoors on the Lido deck or upper deck closed. That could be because they are doing some work or the wind is too strong and not safe to use that access. But we found one after all. Yeah, we're there. Let's see. The sea is waving. Actually, sea days are my favorite days. Just there at the horizon. Great reflective opportunity. So this promenade deck wraps around the cruise ship and 3 laps of it makes 1 mile. And I usually aim for 3 miles, that is about 9 laps. Occasionally, or every other time I've come out, there have been some blocks, some aspect of it because of maintenance or cleaning by the staff. So usually do a semicircle, but you see everyone going with the flow. So are you ready? Let's go to our walkathon on board P&O Arcadia World Cruise 2025. Let's keep fit. It is a windy day, but we love it. The lifeboats. It's wet as well. Ooh, salty water dropping. It was so windy and drizzling as well that salty water was splashing on my face and the floor. You can see the floor is wet as well. Windy. The wind is strong. This is the forward of the ship. The camera is shaking. The wind is strong on this side, so this is the front of the ship. Especially putting the camera. So that's it. 3 laps equals to 1 mile. So 9 laps will be 3 miles. That's my target. And everyone is doing it according to their pace. So on the cruise ship, there's more of the seniors. We are like in our 50s, are like among the youngest ones. But there are people 40s and apart from staff. And I think I might have seen 1 or 2 in the 30s. But yeah, it's the 60s that are the average. Good morning. Oh, the sun is on this side. This is our cabin side. So the sun is out. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. You just walk.
Sun lovers are looking for the sun on the south side. I can assure you the sea breeze, the sea smell, the sea salt that is coming up with the wind. Very refreshing. I think that's my go-to thing. Very reflective, very refreshing. It does the spirit, soul, and body good. Everybody is doing their own. People are working hard to keep us rolling. Hi! Hi. Yeah, done with my laps now. I achieved 6 laps, which is 2 miles. The wind is so strong and we're swaying, so I don't want to fall over. So this is me now getting ready. Back to the room, grab my travel blender and breakfast time. Are you ready for breakfast? Let's go.
Another healthy decision I made on this cruise is to be intentional about using the staircase as many times as possible. Look, there's food everywhere, there's snacks everywhere. It's easy to just keep indulging. So, one thing I have to do is be intentional. So, you can hear the panting going on as I make the stairs from deck 3 to deck 5 and then to deck 9 for my meal.
So I'm walking from the forward of the ship to the middle. Our room is in the middle. And yeah, here we go. Still waiting for room to be tidied up. So travel blender. So this the buffet.
Yeah, as I watch back this video, I'm wondering, oh my god, see the amount of panting, Juliet. Anyway, no pain, no gain. So this is the buffet on deck 9, and to approach it, you have to wash your hands. Sometimes you have staff there prompting you to, but I think it should just be natural in order to keep all of us healthy as we share similar cutleries, trying to pick up our food. It's easy to have infections spread around very quickly on a cruise ship, but if we are all intentional about hand hygiene as we approach the common areas, then the chances of enjoying our cruise better without having to be locked in our room because of infection or flown off the ship is greatly reduced.
So breakfast. I think I came a bit late, but these are options if you want. This is my special order. Hello.
So if you've not watched my first day at sea, then do well. I did update you that I placed an order for some cucumber and lemon to help me with my juicing lifestyle while on board. So that was the plate I just dropped off on the table before going to look around.
Ooh, yum yum eggs. Some hash browns there. Nice, it's going on.
I can tell you these are the sights and sounds of a buffet breakfast table on board a cruise ship. The options do change. There are some slight changes, but some things remain the same. You can find your eggs in different ways. You can find toast, rolls, water, tea, and so on and so forth. Yeah, there's quite a few options. So getting my cucumber and lemon, I was able to find a few other things around the buffet menu to make my juice this morning. So this is me trying to conjure the juice. I got a lot of eyes on me and a few were courageous enough to ask me about the juicing. Juicing on the cruise ship seemed to be new with a lot of people, but I did my research very well before bringing it on board because I was so determined to have a healthy lifestyle while cruising. I didn't want to come back and start stressing. If you're interested in seeing full details of some of the recipes I made on board, then check out my juicing channel, Juicing Julie. And I won't forget to show you the beautiful view we have from our buffet. That's the beauty of cruising, like the views are everywhere. A bit of shopping going on. You can find the shopping center in the mid cruise ship on deck 3. Valentine's gift, so we're not left out.
And you'll see different.
Sea days are a great time to look around the ship and, of course, spend some money on board the ship. And if you happen to have onboard credits, then it's your perfect time to use it because you can use your onboard credit off the ship. As for me, today, duty calls, no shopping. Duty calls, what time? This is the library. Nice and beautiful library. And I'm going to take my seat here. It's my office view. Welcome once again to my office. I found my office in the library here on board Arcadia, and somehow I managed to get the exact same seat, so it feels really like my office the last 4 days. Still on deck 3, just outside the library, you have to my left the Costa Coffee, and to my right we have the Creative Wave rooms where you come to exercise your creativity. So there's lots of activity to be done on the cruise ship. No dull moment. Having a bit of break time, getting my steps in for the day. So I'm going to have a little nosy at the choir group. I love the choir. I love singing and joining the choir group when I'm cruising, but I have work to do. So I have to give it up. Well, I have 5 more sea days coming. 4 days are my days off, so I have 5 more sea days coming, and then we'll see how work goes. Maybe I would still join in. Practice is here in the theater, I believe. I thought so. Oh, nobody here. So I thought it was held here, but apparently not. Or maybe I missed the time. Well, I'll just introduce you to the main theater when it's empty. Remember, we saw it in the night. Yeah, this is the main theater, set over 3 floors, deck 1, deck 2, and deck 3. It's absolutely stunning, and I think it's been recently refurbished. However, there are those pillars in front, so you have to be on time for your show. Up to 45 minutes before the show starts, I tell you. Your views will be occluded by the pillars holding it. Otherwise, it's an absolutely gorgeous theater located in the forward of the ship. So I missed the place. I'll just go back to work. Yep, I have a target to meet each day, so I'm behind, I must say. So speed up, girl. Stores. That's the Piccadilly Library. Maybe should be there now. So back to work. Come on, girl. What's here? So I'm finishing early from my workspace, which is the library today. But that's not the end of work. I have some recording to do, and I need a quiet place to do to make my educational video on my educational channel.
So that's what I'm heading for. But before that, our passports were taken off us on embarkation day, and I've received a phone call to come pick it up 2 days ago. But because I didn't have any need for it, we are at sea, we're going nowhere, I left it. But tomorrow is port day in Hawaii. I think it's Halo. So I need my passport back. I'm heading down to the reception to get it. So it's a bit weird navigating the reception area, but that's it, and we're heading that way. So let's go. And this is deck 1, obviously. Oh, the prices. Who are we? Dame Kelly Holmes, lady sponsor, 12 February, 12 April 2025, Southampton. A few more trophies for Arcadia.
Beach house thing.
So welcome to the reception area on board Arcadia. You don't only find the reception desk, you also find future cruise desk and all information you need about excursion and making one. You find it here. Their desk is also there. Reception area is linked by stairs to the atrium, so it's in the middle of the ship. Hi! All the hardworking officers here. You remember the finance manager? That's her in her uniform and her colleagues. The crew on board Arcadia, I must say, were so very friendly. I've collected my passports now, and I'm walking you up the stairs to deck 2. And as I get my steps in, I'll be walking you through the mid deck 2 to the aft of deck 2, so you can see what is obtainable there. On this side of deck 2, you find a yacht-inspired bar with plenty of socializing area and a pianist occasionally playing, known as the Spinnaker Bar. The choice of decoration around this yacht-inspired bar tells the full story. There's also a daily schedule for a pianist that plays in this bar. Squeaky, rocking of the sea. Yeah, so the ship is squeaking, of course, from the rocking of the sea. You just have to confirm that you're on the right side. I believe it happens to everyone. Just leave for me in the comment section if you're familiar with missing your wing on the cruise ship. So there's the even and the odd side, and when you come up the stairs, depending on where you're coming from, sometimes it gets all mixed up and you have to do a very long corridor to get to your cabin. I'm going to look for snacky lunch. It's about 3 p.m. now. I've done some work. After the library, I went back to the room. I was meant to record in a quiet place, but Chica was also having her quiet time. So I came out to one of the, opposite the Ocean Grill, one of the bars there, and sat there to do some of my editing. I'm feeling peckish now. Let's see what they have. So back at the buffet on deck 9, usually at 3 o'clock they have tea time snacks and late lunch. So let's see what's available today. Burger sandwich. It's a bit busy. It was here. I always forget this one. The treats. Ooh, yummy yummy.
Yeah, some treats. That portion is closed. Lunchtime. Ooh, the best. Tell me it's a British cruise without telling me it's a British cruise. So I got some scones from the buffet and I'm out here still on Lido Deck 9 at the Neptune Grill, just beside the Neptune Pool, which is the biggest one on the cruise ship, to get some snacks. So here you get on demand burger, sandwiches, fried chicken, chips, just some snacks for the day. It's still very windy. Look at the waves. They're really deep waves. I will chillax now and enjoy my chicken. I'll just quickly check if the laundry is free while I'm enjoying my treat for the lunch. I could put some stuff in the laundry and hopefully by before my 4 p.m. meeting it will be done. It's been a busy laundry all these days. I've not bothered, but I'm hoping everyone has had their fill of the washing now. Now, this laundry or the laundry on P&O Arcadia has history attached to it. I'll leave that story for later. Yeah, is the machine free? Yeah, one machine free. So I'll go grab my stuff. I hope nobody beats me to it. So a self-service laundrette is luxury on a cruise ship because most cruise ships would have no laundrette at all. The only option is for you to pay for your laundry to be done. So thanks to P&O Cruises, they do provide laundrettes for you to launder your clothes, and also the option is there for you to pay to get them done. However, emotions do overflow in the laundry. I'm not sure if it's because of the heat, the noise produced by the machines, or the excitement or anxiety of getting laundry done. There were allegedly a lot of untold stories and events of overflowing of emotions that happened during this cruise. Getting a space to launder or iron in this laundrette is like winning a jackpot, I tell you. It's so warm in there and there's a bit of crowd. I'm excited. Hopefully by the time I finish washing 40 minutes, a dryer will become ready. Now let's go enjoy our treat. Now 40 minutes went quickly and I was lucky by the time I returned, I had a dryer ready. So it's my lucky day. I won the lotto. Good evening. Yeah, since the last time I left you at the laundry,
I managed to get all laundry done, all sorted, all clean and crisp now. Anyway, that's done and dusted now for 1 week again before we begin to desire laundry. We're ready for the evening and we're going to our sit-down restaurant. We managed to change our time from late dining of 8:30 to 6:30. We have 5 minutes to get there. Are you ready? Are you hungry as we are? Let's go have dinner.
So, is the Meridian restaurant for us? That is our located sit-down restaurant on deck 3. Actually, Meridian runs between deck 2 and deck 3. Those on specified time are on deck 3 like us, and those on free time dining dine on deck 2. The cost of this restaurant is also included in your cruise fare.
We are here. Hiya. Good evening.
Hi.
How are you? Okay, let's see what we have here. Any changes? That's okay. Thank you. Completely forgot. Look at that. It's not bad. 45 minutes before the program, we're looking at the stage. Otherwise, you won't get a seat. And tonight is special. Hi, Chica. Hi. It's part of the entertainment.
So, when you have to come in 45 minutes before your show, what else do you expect? Whoever comes on the stage gets an applause because we're idle waiting for the actual show.
Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance. So don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up. This woman is my destiny. House that had me alive. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Green grass, blue skies, white clouds. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Green grass, blue skies, white clouds, yellow sun. Green grass, blue skies, white clouds, yellow sun. Rhythm, the rhythm of the night. Listen till the morning light. Forget about the ways of your mind. Leave it all behind to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Listen to forget about the ways of your mind. You can leave it all behind to the beat of the rhythm of the night.
God is good. That was a beautiful performance by.
Committed 5.
Sometimes I keep looking to see an instrument to think that they do that with their mouth. Talented. I think there's a karaoke down at the back of the cruise ship. Rising Sun, I think. Yep, after that it's bedtime because it's sports day tomorrow.
So, we ended up at the Globe on deck 2, where we were well entertained by Pulse, the resident band on the cruise. Yeah, get down on the floor.
Hi, back to the room now. Sweating after a few shakies, yeah, on the dance floor. So, I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed watching Day in the Life of a cruise ship passenger on a world cruise. Let's go grab some bedside water, make a cup of tea, shower, and it's bedtime. Let's finish what we started.
I'm still faithful. I'm committed to my staircase, even at past 10 in the night, having walked around all day. But yeah, determination is key. So let's get to the Ludo deck and see what they have for late snack at the buffet. So dinner usually finishes about 9 p.m. and thereafter at 11 p.m. the buffet is usually opened again for late night snacks, which runs from 11 p.m. to about 1 a.m. Yeah, so all included in your cruise fare. So you can understand why I want to do the stairs that many times in a day. One important thing that is not included in your cruise fare if you're a first timer or potential cruiser is bottled water. However, you have access to tap water or clean water at the buffet. If you bring along your water bottle, you can fill it up for your room, and that's exactly what I'm doing. The jug beside there is a dedicated jug for filling up your bottle to avoid infection, but I prefer to use a clean glass to fill mine, after which I discard or place in a washing area. So we were a bit early at the buffet. It was a few minutes to 11 p.m. so the snacks were not on display yet. Hence, I didn't show any to you. But I'm back in my room, all ready for bed now. And I'm just taking in the last of the night before I retire to bed. And the sea is roaring. It's been restless all day today. At this rate, the chances of sunshine or even a dry day is so reduced in Hilo, Hawaii. But yeah. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and enjoyed watching day in the life of a cruise ship passenger on a world cruise, P&O Arcadia. It's bedtime and we wake up tomorrow. Finally, after 4 days at sea, we'll be seeing land. That's I love sea days, but I also love the excitement of waking up to land. So until I see you in my next video in Hilo, Hawaii, remember, life is for living, for love and laughter, and don't let your yesterday's concerns spoil today's joy. Good night. See you in my next video. Up next is Hilo. In the meantime, click on these videos popping up. I'm sure you'll find them insightful. Bye. Here we come, Hilo, Hawaii.